What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Nick here, and today I am going to reveal my predictions for the SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view called Battleground. And we would like to send out a special thanks to Imagine Dragons for Whatever It Takes is the official Battleground theme song off of the album Evolve, available now on iTunes and Spotify. Alright guys, we are going to kick things off with a segment that we saw on SmackDown Live of the Fashion X-Files where Breezango is going to solve the case on who destroyed their office, and they're gonna finally solve it this Sunday at Battleground. Honestly, there's so much to expect. There's been a lot of speculation that maybe it was the Hype Bros that destroyed their office. Could have been the Usos. It could have been pretty much any one or any tag team that destroyed their office, but we will see this Sunday. Alright guys, from there we move on to the United States Championship as the phenomenal AJ Styles defends the title against Kevin Owens. Yes, you heard that right. AJ Styles will be in his first title defense live on pay-per-view, taking on Kevin Owens. Now, a couple of weeks ago, at a live WWE event in Madison Square Garden, AJ Styles defeated Kevin Owens with a phenomenal forearm to win the United States Championship. Ever since that night, Kevin Owens has been completely blank on his Twitter, on pretty much any form of social media that Kevin Owens may or will or does have. Twitter especially, because he changed his profile photo and his cover photo to literal utter darkness, signifying that he's been so distraught over the fact that he lost the title to AJ Styles. And honestly, and in my opinion, in order for AJ Styles to truly be the new face of America, he has to go through Kevin Owens this Sunday at Battleground. You know what? Honestly, this is now. Alright, here's my point of view about this match. Kevin Owens is one of those guys where he'll stop at nothing to win championship gold. And it didn't matter what it was, whether it was the NXT Championship, the Intercontinental Championship, the Universal title, or even the United States title. He'll always find a way to either win the title or keep it. If he were defending the title, he'll probably get himself intentionally counted out or disqualified. Because that's what Kevin Owens does. He says he's a prize fighter, but the true reality is that he doesn't fight like a true warrior that he says he is. And I think that's what will give AJ Styles the edge this Sunday. So I'm gonna go with AJ Styles. Alright guys, from there we move on to a match to which this rivalry dates back literally a few weeks ago, several weeks ago, where Baron Corbin has had an issue with Shinsuke Nakamura over the last several weeks, perhaps throughout the entire month. So Baron Corbin will battle Shinsuke Nakamura this Sunday, and this is one of the most unorthodox matches you will ever see in WWE history, because you have a striker like Shinsuke Nakamura and a brawler like Baron Corbin. So this is basically one of the most even matches you will ever see in a pay-per-view event. So in this case, honestly I'm gonna have to go with Baron Corbin on this one, only because he's a former 3-time Golden Gloves winner. He's the winner of the 2016 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and he's Mr. Money in the Bank. So you know for a fact that Baron Corbin's going to stop at nothing to win the match. In this case, I think Baron Corbin has the edge. Alright guys, now we move on to the women's division as we declare a number 1 contender for the SmackDown Women's Championship. It will be Becky Lynch, Natalya, Lana, Charlotte Flair, and Tamina. All 5 of these women will battle in a fatal 5-way elimination match where the winner will go on to SummerSlam to face Naomi for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Honestly, the way I see it, I think that the elimination process should go would be this: Lana, Becky Lynch, Natalya, then Tamina. So in this case, I'm gonna have to go with Charlotte Flair on this one because she is as she says she is. She's genetically superior. She's a 4-time Raw Women's Champion. She's a former NXT Women's Champion, and she's the last Divas Champion in WWE history. And not to mention the fact that she's the daughter of the only 2-time Hall of Famer in the history of professional wrestling, Ric Flair. So you know that under this kind of pressure, Charlotte Flair will stop at nothing to win the match, and will stop at nothing to go to SummerSlam and face Naomi for the SmackDown Women's Championship. So in this case, I'm going with Charlotte Flair. Alright guys, now we move on to a flag match as John Cena goes one-on-one with Rusev in a flag match. Now, the rules are quite simple. There are no pinfalls, no submissions, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to win is to grab your nation's flag and take it to the finish line and put it on one of those flag stands, if you will. The first person to do so will be declared the winner. Now the flag stand will be placed on the stage, and the flags will be on opposite sides of the ring. So basically in this match it's the Battle of Bulgaria versus the United States of America. Now the last time John Cena and Rusev were in the ring against each other one-on-one, it was a couple of years. It was 2 years ago, where John Cena defeated Rusev at WrestleMania 31 for the United States title. That started probably one of the most heated rivalries that John Cena has ever been in. The rivalry ended at Payback. I believe the rivalry ended at Payback, 2015 at Payback, in which I believe it was a Russian chain match or something like that. It was something like that. I believe it was something like that. And John Cena won. So John Cena knows Rusev oh too well. So in this case, I'm gonna have to go with John Cena on this one. Plain and simple. Nobody likes Rusev. Literally, no one likes Rusev. Only reason why is because he talks a lot of trash. You know what? Viewer discretion is advised. So kids, if you are watching this video, you might want to cover your ears for this. Rusev, for years, ever since he debuted in the main roster, all he's done was just talk shit about about the USA, in which he believes that us as Americans are nothing more than pigs, just pigs, just what, every word that Rusev says, he thinks we are. When in true reality, all he's doing is just talking shit about himself. That's all he's doing. So with this type of match, I'm going with John Cena, no doubt about it. And speaking of foreign superstars, we now move on to our main event. It is for the WWE Championship as Jinder Mahal defends the title against Randy Orton in the third ever Punjabi prison match. Now, this is one of the most rarest matches you will ever see in history. Now, the rules are simple. There are two structures. There's an inner structure which surrounds the entire ring, top to bottom, and then there's the outer structure which surrounds all of ringside and the ring itself. The inner structure consists of 4 doors, each being guarded by a referee. When one door gets called to be open, it will remain open for 60 seconds. Once the 60 seconds have elapsed, the door will be padlocked shut. And this rule will apply to all 4 doors. So the only way to win the Punjabi prison match is to escape both structures, because the outer structure does not have any doors whatsoever. So the only way out is by over the top. And honestly, this has been asked by a lot of people on Twitter. Who does this match favor? Some people say that it favors Jinder Mahal only because of the fact that he's from Punjab, India, and it's a Punjabi prison match, and also the fact that the great Khali brought this match up literally over 11 years ago. Some people say that this match favors Randy Orton because he knows what it's like to be locked inside cages like a steel cage, Hell in a Cell, or any type of or in any type of extreme match whatsoever. Honestly, if I had to choose who this match would favor, honestly, I would have to say Jinder Mahal because yes, he is from India and he has the weight of 1.3 billion people resting on his shoulders. So if Jinder Mahal wins this match, not only will Randy Orton's legacy be destroyed, but Jinder Mahal's legacy will be born. So in this case, honestly, I think the match will favor Jinder Mahal, but I think that the match itself should go to Randy Orton because Randy Orton has revenge literally on his mind. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Randy Orton on this one. Alright guys, now we move on to the SmackDown Tag Team titles, and this is the last match that we have on the card as the Usos defend the SmackDown Tag Team titles against the New Day. Now, the last time that the Usos defended the SmackDown Tag titles against the New Day, it was last month at Money in the Bank, to where in that match, the Usos got themselves intentionally counted out, forcing the New Day to win by count out, but still the champions, the Usos. Now, a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown Live, there was a rap battle in which the rap battle was judged by multi-platinum recording artist Wale, and things got a little bit personal because Xavier Woods said that I believe Jay Uso or Jimmy. I believe it was Jimmy Uso. Um, yeah, Jimmy Uso. Xavier Woods told Jimmy Uso that he wasn't popular until Naomi, his wife, put him on Total Divas, and then everything just lashed out. And then later on, Xavier Woods mentioned that the only person that they should be carrying bags for was Roman, as in Roman Reigns, and that instantly sparked something inside them that caused them to attack him. So the Usos got disqualified from the rap battle, and the New Day won. Honestly, this match definitely has to favor the New Day, only because they have the 3-man advantage. So you know for a fact that the Usos will stop at nothing to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles, but the New Day, I think honestly, I think that if I had to choose who I would want this match, who I want to see become SmackDown Tag Team Champions, I would definitely have to say the New Day, just only because of experience in Kofi Kingston, because Kofi Kingston has held the tag team titles for longer than any other superstar in the WWE. And it doesn't matter how many titles that Kofi Kingston has, how many tag titles Kofi Kingston has won, all those reigns combined equal like over 6,000 days. At least that. So yeah, I think the New Day can take the tag titles away from the Usos. Alright, well that is it for the Battleground for the Battleground predictions. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to post in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and remember to subscribe and bell me for more WWE and YuGiOh opening videos. And on that, this is your boy Nick here, signing out.